Hey guys, it's Mrs. Gershon here. We are going to be starting a persuasive writing speech. We're going to be building upon this using the article, Would You Take a Trip to Space? This week, the only task that needs to be completed is this first box on your planning sheet, labeled paragraph number 1, claim or brave bold statement. I'm going to do a little bit of modeling with this today. I want to read through your directions at the top and remind you that this is just a graphic organizer or a planning sheet. We are not turning anything into paragraphs right now. You do not need to submit any writing other than the simple sentences that you are putting on this graphic organizer. And once again, this week is only this first box. Please do not go ahead. Okay? You do not need to turn this into us. If you do, we can return it, but it's just easier if you can keep it. We can always go in and check your work, but you do not need to turn this in because we're going to be building upon this again next week. Okay, so today I want to just take a peek at how we make a claim or a brave, bold statement when writing a persuasive speech. And you watched the clip yesterday about what a persuasive speech is and the fact that you are trying to convince an audience of your opinion and why you feel the way you feel about a certain topic. And in this case, the topic of would you take a trip to space? So there are a couple ways that we can grab the audience's attention when we're thinking about this first part right here. How do we grab the audience's attention? So we have a couple sentence starters that we can use. And I'm going to put that into this section right here. Let me go ahead and try to type this in. Have you ever thought about taking a trip to space? Again, these are simple sentences, kiddos. We are just thinking about getting our idea out. You do not have to turn this into sentence after sentence after sentence. When I go to take this box and turn it into a paragraph later, I will add more sentences here, but I'm just getting out my basic idea. So this is the way I'm going to grab my audience's attention. Then I'm simply going to state my opinion below. My opinion about this is that I believe traveling to space sounds like an amazing experience. There's my thought about that. These are just notes. Filling in that graphic organizer. What's the sentence starter you want to use to grab your audience attention? And what is your opinion about would you take a trip to space? That's it for today, kiddos. I will make sure to include these resources. Again, like I said, in the assignment, this video will be posted so you can rewatch it if you need to. And remember that when you are able to when you go to type into your graphic organizer, a copy's already been made for you, so it will allow you to edit it, and when you save it, it will show up as a PDF underneath the original document, and you can just continue to type in there. Okay, we will talk to you soon. I will include this sheet as a resource in your classwork under this assignment, so it will be there for you. And we have a couple sentence starters of things that we can start with when we're about to state our opinion. We have the fact that you can name and respond to the worries or concerns of the reader, like I know you might be thinking, or let me explain. You might ask, argue, or worry that. Or ask questions that the reader may have. Have you ever Do you wonder? Why? And what about? This area right here is honestly the area that I'm going to use today. Ask questions that the reader may have. I'm going to use that as a great way to hook my reader into making an opinion themselves when thinking about my topic. Would you take a trip to space? So I think I'm going to use have you ever. So I'm going to go back to my other page